Like faith, alarm spits numbers in my face. Another hostage day. Keys scatter like loose change, wallet thin as breath. Life's a sentence etched in rust, marching toward death. Snap the iron morning, let the hinges scream and bend. Every day locks bite the wrist, but the sky won't pretend. Patient guess, life's a spark on borrowed time, failing every test. Failing every test. Toothbrush bristles snap like bones, mirror fog with lies. Headlines drip tomorrow's blood, dreams reduced to size. Drag the chain. Every object Dark hands crawl on broken knees, dragging despair. Life's a pestle in the mortar, grinding bone to bread. Every object keeps the ledger of the walking dead. Dust communion, bitter on the tongue of life. Silent shadows stitch the night. Death's polite. Life's a match struck on whetstone. Objects rust and bust in the end. We're all just dust. Lampshade yellowed like old teeth, grinning at the floor. While it's a confession booth, poorer than before. Watch us sift the kitchen drawers for secrets we forgot. Death hums inside the freezer, tying the final knot. Vortex in the cutlery tray, life's a swirling drain. Every day flushed down the gray, nothing to regain. Dust communion, bitter on the tongue of life. Silent shadows stitch the night. Death's polite. Life's a match struck on whetstone. Objects rust and bust in the air. We're all just dust. The fridge door yawns like a midnight judge. Milk curdles in shame. Magnets cling to faded saints, forgetting every name. Life's a suction in the home, cold and absolute. Every day bones go brittle, chasing the same fruit. Fridge eclipse, swallowing the hours whole. Silent craft orbit the glow, that's the only goal. Objects echo in the void. Life's a fading drum. Pull me into the nothing, where the end is from. Kindle burners, a rusty scalpel, slicing open scars. Toaster pops like suicide, burning breakfast stars. Watchers raid the left to the floor. Pen runs dry on the suicide note of one day more. Life's a stumble in the blackout, tripping on the wire. Every object's a loaded gun, primed to misfire. Black calendar, silent lights in the rain. Death's umbrella blooms like pain, washing the stain. Life's a shadow puppet play, objects pull the string. In the end, it's all the same thing. Wallet chains, a ball and shackle, heavy with regret. Remote batteries flatline, nothing to forget. Crap spin in the storm like tops calling from the sky. Death whispers through the heating vents, lullaby. Cosmic tug on the trivial. Life's a threadbare kite. Every day unravels in the night. Black calendar, silent lights in the rain. Death's umbrella blooms like pain, washing the stain. Life's a shadow puppet play, Last filament flicker into the close. Everyday shadows stretch and pose. Star burn out, silent crowds steal the night. Death's the only lasting light. Objects fade in the cosmic glare. Life's a brief flare in the universe, we're barely there. Clock stops at the witching hour, hands in surrender still. Wallet photos yellowed like regret against my will. Craft eclipse the mundane, pulling strings from the blue. Death the shadow we pursue. Celestial low ride on the trivial glow. Every day dims in the show, letting go. Star burn out, silent crowds steal the night. Death's the only lasting light. Objects fade in the cosmic glare. Life's a brief flare in the universe, we're barely there. Doorbell rings in the vacuum, no footsteps in the hall. Keys dangle like nooses from a nail upon the wall. Life's an uninvited guest, overstay in the lease. Every day echoes the seas. Doorbell void, silent craft at the gate. Life's a waiting room of fate. Objects toll the final knell down the hall to hell. Remote points to static snow, channels of the void, mirror cracks in 7 years of paranoid. Watch us press a button from the other side of night. Death's the delivery inside. Cosmic call on the deadline. Every day disconnect. Life's the echo we reflect in retrospect. Doorbell void, silent craft at the gate. Life's a waiting room of fate. Objects toll the final knell down the hall to Doorbell void, silent craft at the gate. Life's a waiting room of fate. Objects toll the final knell down the hall to hell. outer galaxy spins last night's raiment. Fork times red constellations from the grease. Billboard outside sells teeth whiter than pulsars. I chew yesterday's gum like it's dark matter. Radiator coughs Morse code translation. You are temporary. Wear pawn shop cosmonauts and scuff boots, trading oxygen for overtime. Life's the lint in the dryer of infinity. Death's the missing sock, never pairs up. Crosswalk blinks like a strobe in a dying club. Earworms loop 1994 on repeat. Voicemail from mom, call when you land. Signal lost somewhere past the laundromat. Light bulb flicker, supernova in a screw base. We applaud with one hand clapping. We're punch out cosmonauts and scuff boots, trading oxygen for overtime. Life's the lint in the dryer of infinity. Death's the missing sock, never pairs up. TV evangelists sell salvation in 12 easy payments. Remote clicks, channel surfs through our own funeral. Goldfish circles the bowl like a lonely planet. Forgets the castle, forgets the name on the we're pawn shop cosmonauts and scuff boots, burning coupons for war. Life's the half-eaten burrito in the microwave of fate. Death's the beep, open the door. It's done. Vacuum and nail ghost of last week's skin cells. Receipts breed in the junk drawer like spores. Thermostat click 68, absolute zero in Fahrenheit. Socks mismatched orbits, one lost to the vent. Doorbell rings once. Wrong address, wrong lifetime. We're clearing track voyagers in freight denim skins, pinging radar off the same crack ceiling. Life's a buffering wheel on a 3 a.m. prayer. Test the Wi-Fi drop connection to slow motion. We water it with yesterday's apologies. Clock hands race like relativistic